Hello, 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 and welcome back to Plan B Terraform. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I've had the best time playing this. We got our 3 little cities set up in a very basic way. I think we're on to level 7. Let's just jump in and check. If you haven't seen the first episode, do check it out. I will make a playlist, and you can watch all the episodes for Plan B Terraform there in order, hopefully. Here we go. So we've got the new Sarah. This is our main town, and currently, what is it trying to get? It has a city supply, limited supply, and a stable supply of whatever it is that it's trying to get in at the moment, which is reinforced concrete and oxygen, but it doesn't currently have any high-tech parts because we just unlocked that with level 7. So those are the things we're going to need. Now, at New Dar es Salaam, is that what it was always called? It must have been, but okay. This one is trying to get reinforced concrete. It doesn't currently have any, though, apparently. That is all concrete, and like a lot of it. Like a lot of it. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure that one out in a later. I think what we're going to do now is just focus on this one. And let's get the high-tech parts going. So we need aluminum bars and polymer bars. Now, polymer bars are not hard to get. We just need the aluminum. This is aluminum down here, isn't it? So, and it looks like we have tons of aluminum bars. So I think we can probably just use these stacks because there's a lot coming in. Maybe even we divert. Okay, well, what first we need to make is one of, not that. What is it we need to make? We need to make the air thing, this atmospheric extractor. So we need this, and we're going to be getting carbon from that. And I think we'll go with 2 of them, and both getting carbon, hopefully, and then we'll put them on a depot. We might as well just use the big depots, I think. So that should be getting the carbon. Then from there, we need to factorize it into the polymer bars, and then we can start saving up those polymer bars. So again, I think we'll just use the good ones because we might as well at this point use the good ones, and that's going to be for polymer bars, and those can start coming in. Although this is not very fast, is it? Maybe we should put a 3rd one of these. Is that crazy to have 3? You know what? I don't think it hurts, if I'm being honest. So 3 things trying to get some carbon out of the atmosphere to start making polymer bars. And the polymer bars need to go into another factory, I believe, to make high-tech parts, but we're going to need the aluminum bars for that as well. So let's start bringing over those aluminum bars. And I suppose, what if we got rid of this? Remove the transport line, and then I think we could just even delete this road. And we're just going to change it so that the road just goes over. Oops, I just got rid of the road rather than building it. From here to here. What am I doing? There we go. No, why is that not working? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Okay, we've made it over, I think. We're gonna need to put some transports on here. This needs the aluminum bars, so we're gonna need another one of these, something like this, I guess. Wait, it's fine. Aluminum bars goes there, and then we just need to transport that over. You're bringing aluminum bars over, and then we can start making our rods. So we'll just put a couple vehicles on there. That's going to be probably more than we need. I put 3 vehicles on that tiny, tiny road. They have a lot of supply backed up here. And then I guess you need a place to put your stuff. So we need an output. And it looks like I could put this here, and it would be next to the road then. And that would be high-tech parts are going to start coming over there. And that's actually kind of nice that we can have it right there next to the road, because then I can just do this. And we're going to come straight in. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That's not where we're going to come to. We need to get to the city. So hold on for a second, because we are going to need the road to go actually this way, over all the way over here. I think we'll go like this, and then we're going to come over somewhere over here. And then I guess we'll do that. And that's going to be the high-tech parts. And then we just need, holy moly, that is a journey and a half, but I think it's okay. All the way from here up to that spot there, bringing high-tech parts. We're going to put a bunch of trucks on there. Let's do 6 for now, and I think that's all we're waiting for. So let's just come down here, if I can find where our little production thing is. Okay, these guys are all waiting because what's stopping us is just a bit slow is all. I guess you're not getting carbon nearly fast enough. Now this is a big thing, so we could just put like a couple more of these down. Like now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them making carbon, which that's a lot more. And that should speed things up a little bit. Production cycle's 30. Yeah, I think that will be a bit better. Get those trucks off and running, because that's what our city's going to need. And yeah, we are just waiting literally for the carbons to come in. So, I mean, it's not going to hurt to have more of these, is it? I just don't think so. Let me just see where that covers. Yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit there. More atmospheric extractors, just getting some more carbon. Just go for it. Go really heavy into the carbon. I'd rather have it backed up and waiting than this chilling and doing nothing. I'd rather have it starting to pile up here than doing nothing. So I think that's going to work. I do think that's going to work now. The other option, I suppose, would be to put another factory down. Like another factory that is just literally going to make polymer bars from this. Because that would speed things up as well. So let's see, because we could do the factory literally right here. Polymer bars, and then they can start bringing this stuff over there as well. So we've got the two factories making polymer bars. They'll both go to this depot, then they'll go into the factory, make the high-tech parts, and be shipped off by the trucks that are coming. Do we have enough trucks coming is the question. Let's just add another one, because it does look like things are backing up. Maybe even a few more, because we are actually starting to create stuff now. So that is off and running. Awesome. All right, I feel like that is a good start. Now let's go over to our city. Oh yeah, things are coming in. This is very backed up here. With the reinforced concrete, we definitely have more than we need. Now, what else did we unlock? Anything with that last one? No, just high-tech parts. So we've got the greenhouse gas generators, the high-tech parts, and then we're going to get onto metal waste, waste disposal, and recycling center for the next one. Now, for this one, we're going to need concrete and high-tech parts for the recycling center, and concrete to making the waste disposal. Oh, that is good. We do actually have a lot of concrete built up in places. And metal waste. Okay. I don't know what we'll use metal waste for. We'll have to just see when we get there. I think we just need to let time tick on now. So let's do that. Now I could develop the other cities. That is an option. However, apparently we'll soon get trains and then maybe it makes all of this stuff kind of a moot point. Although this just needs reinforced concrete. I sort of feel like I should just deal with the reinforced concrete. Let's reverse the direction of these vehicles. They'll start taking stuff away from there. It's coming from here. That is reinforced concrete there. So we are already making reinforced concrete. So we just need to change this road. So let's just, I hate when it does that. Don't do it like that. It looks terrible and I don't like it. Just come this way and then there. Oh, I'll take the little, like that little junction. It's like almost like a roundabout rather than the other. So then you come, technically, we want it to be there, but let's just put down a big one. We can just put it back here, I suppose. Or no, it has to be within range of that thing, I think. That's going to be for reinforced concrete. Then we can get our truck. And we can go from here all the way over to here. Bring in the reinforced concrete. We'll put a couple of trucks on that. And now it is coming in. They'll still remove that. And then once that's empty, we can remove that line. Just because we might as well bring that concrete back if we're not using it. There's no point in having it. Now, if we go look at New Paris is quite far behind. It's waiting on concrete these days, and it doesn't currently have concrete coming in, apparently. I said I was going to wait on these, and now I'm not, so read into that as you will. This is making sulfur. Right, and then that's supposed to make... Oh, I see! Oh, it doesn't have... Okay, I understand. It doesn't have a spot to put the concrete. We can fix that. That's a really easy fix. Bigger cities produce so much waste they can't handle it without recycling. They'll soon require your help. You must recycle their waste and turn it into the resource flow. Okay, so recycling is a challenge. You have to transform waste into resources to supply the cities again. So we're going to be getting metal waste from the city, which is going to be a construction material, which means we need a waste depot. So extra concrete can be turned into these waste depots. We're going to have to get that set up. Then we need the concrete and high-tech parts to be turned into recycling centers. So, a waste disposal, not a waste depot. What am I even reading? Who even knows? Assembly plant. Okay, we've got a few things to work on here. Let me just slow time down a little bit because we're just going a bit mad. Just need one of these for concrete. That's what that was missing. Then it can start bringing its concrete and actually filling those trucks. So that's going to get that city sorted. We need to go back to New Surat though, because this is going to have major waste issues. Now, where do we get the waste from? I'm confused. Where do we get the waste from? Waste disposal. Oh, we have to build the waste disposal, I suppose. Okay, so assembly plant, concrete. Where are we making a bunch of concrete? Down, no, not there. Not there either. Where do we make concrete? Up, oh, here. Okay, you guys. Oh, do you know what? Hold on. We also have, I feel like we have enough of these. Can you instead start making waste disposal things? Roads will keep making. What is this one? The supply center. See, I feel like we probably have enough supply centers as well. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we have a lot. Concrete and high-tech parts to make the recycling center. So we do need some concrete. Because this is making concrete. These are taking concrete in. Because that's going to make the waste disposal. These are making roads. That one, I mean, it's all a bit slow on this side. What are you guys working on? You are making concrete and then just shipping the concrete over to here. This concrete is making reinforced concrete, which is fine. What did I just say that we needed? I've immediately forgotten. How bad is that? We need to make the recycling center, so we need concrete and high-tech parts. The only place we're making high-tech parts is down here, which is what these are. So high-tech parts plus concrete. We don't make concrete over here, but we could ship some concrete. We could make some concrete over there. Oh no, wait, high-tech parts are easy. We can make that anywhere, can't we? Oh no, but they need aluminum bars. Okay, no, I think it's fine. Let's do this for aluminum ore. We'll drop some of these in. This is gonna be a mess, isn't it? It's fine. Then we need to just do a road, and we're just gonna go over. Am I gonna ship the raw aluminum? I guess we can, it doesn't hurt. We're just gonna go over here. And then from over here, we're just, wait, I needed concrete. What did I need? High-tech parts and concrete. All right, you're gonna get some concrete for us. So we need sulfur to make the concrete. So start grabbing some of that. Good enough. And then we're gonna process that with a factory. We're turning that into concrete. And then we need a spot to put it again, so we'll just stick that down. That's where you're storing concrete. High-tech parts need to come over here, so, no. What did it need to come over here? Aluminum bars, I think, right? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I think it's aluminum bars. Hold on, run all the way back. Follow this road. So you're making aluminum ore. So let's get a factory going. Make some aluminum bars. Have a place to store said aluminum bars. And then maybe do another factory making them also. Would that hurt? I don't think it hurts. So would that reach? Hold on, are you within range? No, never mind. Delete that. That's making aluminum bars. Bring the aluminum bars from here all the way over to here. Aluminum bars. We're going to be processing said aluminum bars with, recycling centers there. Atmospheric extractor to make carbon into this, which is getting carbon. And then the carbon is not reaching all of those. It is. We are going to do at the factory to make polymer bars. And then the polymer bars need somewhere to go, which can be here, I guess. That's polymer bars. And then we need another factory right here to turn the polymer into high-tech parts. Is that correct? Let's put a bunch of vehicles on this. We have a lot, so. Okay, that's making the polymer bars eventually. So that's polymer bars, and the aluminum that's coming in is going to make high-tech parts. High-tech parts plus concrete now. So I need a factory. Oh, we're not putting, where do the high-tech parts go? Nowhere at the moment. High-tech parts, come over here. High-tech parts, I think that's gonna work. So we're gonna bring them over here. Then we've got the concrete. We're gonna put another factory like this. No, not a factory, I lied. Get rid of that one. We don't need a factory. We need an assembly plant. Concrete, high-tech parts, recycling centers. Bam. Okay, they are starting building the recycling centers. Okay, that's good. So that's the recycling center. So Recycler City's waste stops as soon as one's output is full. So we'll have to think about that in a minute. That's the recycling center. What's the other thing that we had? Waste disposal, which we're already building. Right, so where's the waste disposal is here. But I did select someone to make this, right? Where's that's like a concrete place over here. Oh, but I think it's just really slow. This is an old one. Let's delete this. You can go. Your services are no longer required. This is here for sulfur. And then we're just gonna get some more things around here to dig the sulfur. That's all fine. And then the factories, we'll make another factory over here that is also making concrete. Because it should also be able to reach there. And we could do even a third one that's also making concrete there. And then we're gonna delete this. You can go. And we're gonna replace you with that. That one's outside of the range. Never mind. Okay, this one's not going to work. You're too far away. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean to delete. Come back. Come back. Okay, concrete. That should be a little bit more effective. I don't know if we need 2 doing roads anymore. So what if we just got rid of one of those? That's gonna ease some pressures. Then we can get the waste disposal going. I don't think we need this many supply centers either. Let's just remove that one for now as well. So we just have assembly plants and roads being made. And I think that should be fine. Or sorry, waste disposals and roads being made. And I think that's what we need. Okay, great. Now we just need to wait for one of them to be made, I guess. Oh, we've got 3 recycling centers. So let's go to New Sarah. Hello. How does this work? Do I just, oh my God, what is this? Alloy, oh, okay, hold on. I don't think this is what we want. I've got the wrong thing, I think. This is what we're gonna take. We're gonna use that to take the bad stuff. It's in here. Waste disposal. Waste from the city to be evacuated and recycled. So do I just put this anywhere in the city? Or does this... It looks like it needs to be next to those. Okay, look, it is already coming. Okay, this needs to be taken away, I guess. Oh, do we need to put one of these down? Yeah, waste metal. There we go. Okay, waste metal. And then we're gonna bring it away from the city. I don't know what we're using it for, so I'm just gonna pop it out here for now. And then we'll do this, and we're just gonna be like, hello, this is for waste metal. And then we'll just get a truck to start bringing that away from the city. That'll do. And let's just put 2 vehicles on there. And then over here, I suppose that's where we need the recycling centers. And we're gonna make steel bars and aluminum bars. Metal waste produces steel bars and aluminum bars. So then I can just do this and say that's for the aluminum bars. And I can do this and then say that's for steel bars. Okay, let's just watch this for a minute and see if that's how that's working. So far, so good. So the steel bars did come over here. And yeah, look, aluminum bars are coming over there. So now I suppose we can use those for actual building, which is pretty cool. And then, oh, we're just trying to get the population up. So let's go back and look at the city. Yeah, everything's growing. So city waste disposal is satisfactory. City supply is satisfactory. And the status is growing. And it's doing that sort of all perfectly. So let's go over to this one. You are waiting for reinforced concrete. Did we never sort out that reinforced concrete? Hold on, this one can now go, I believe. That's not doing anything. This one looks like it's going the wrong way. Oh, that's concrete. No, this is supposed to be reinforced concrete. I'm not sure what's happening. Reinforced concrete. That can just get deleted. We don't need that. They could just, it's fine. It's just a bit of concrete. We don't need. Okay, you didn't care anything. Where are you coming? Oh, you're coming from the wrong spot. This is still all concrete. This is missing steel bars. Are steel bars coming from back here? Holy chimolies. Are you making steel bars? No, you're making aluminum bars. Did we know that? What is this supposed to be for then? You don't even have a thing. What's the aluminum bar? Oh, these are the steel bars. Okay. Something is broken down here and I'm not sure what or how, but we'll fix it. Where are my trucks? Oh wait, you are coming here. Where are you going? Okay, you are bringing steel bars. Let's put some more trucks on this. You're bringing steel bars over here. Okay, I think it's fine. We just need, okay, delete this one. We don't need that. What we need is another truck that goes from here to here and is bringing reinforced concrete. And we need to put a couple of trucks on there. What is your deal though? You're missing steel bars. But steel bars are coming. That is steel bars. That's all concrete. Everything is just really backed up. Are you actually, it's really far for you to come and I understand that. We just need a lot more trucks on here. That should now be working. They have a really, really far distance to travel. So I think having like a lot of trucks makes sense because then they're a little bit more spread out. All right, and little Paris back here is waiting for, what is it? This is concrete. Oh, and this never got set to concrete. So it's just been waiting and waiting. Poor new Paris. Okay, you're on your way now. All fine. That's going to slowly get enough. I don't know if it probably just needs more trucks. We'll just put a bunch more on there because I'm assuming you're backed up over here with, yeah, concrete. Got plenty. It's not a problem at all. All right, back here, how are you guys now doing? Still waiting on the reinforced concrete, but it is coming in. It's just coming in kind of slow. And I guess that's just because of how quickly you can manage to make it. We could put a second factory in. These are all tiny ones. If we changed these to be, I think it's just time to do that really. Just to replace these with the bigger ones. That's concrete. Oh no, we got limited funding from Earth for our labs here, but we were able to perfect an automated train that moves resources further and faster. Sorry, Earth has its own issues, big political changes here in many countries. Nationalism is on the rise and countries are turning inwards. Green bottle is not a priority anymore. Oh no. Okay, but rails and trains though. Trains require closed railway loops. Oh, neat. Okay, so we're gonna be able to build rails now and trains. Oh my word, okay. Hold on, we're just going to fix this because I've already broken this. That's the wrong thing. No, you're supposed to be reinforced concrete. And then I need this, and that's for steel bars. Okay, then I think we can put a second factory. Can we put a second factory? We should be able to put a second factory. Oh, if that was bigger. No, it's fine. If we put a second factory here, it will reach, and then that could make reinforced concrete. Because you should be able, yeah, it's getting everything it needs. Okay, that should speed up the reinforced concrete for this. But let's go down to New Sarah, because, oh my word. Everything's going fine here, as far as things go. It's the trains now, so we need to start building trains, which is exciting. Which means we need concrete and steel bars. Okay, we do have steel bars here. And we can get concrete from up here. Look, we've even started at one point. Oh wait, this is dumped. Containers dropped from a building or vehicle. It's just a bit of old sulfur. That's no problem. Put that there. That's actually going to carry the sulfur. Let's just put a couple of those in. We will start making concrete And then, oh, hold on, I've already forgotten what I needed. The rails. Concrete and steel bars. Concrete, steel bars. I need to put this down. That's for making concrete. And then I need a road. It's going to bring all of that to over here where I have steel bars. Okay. And start bringing, just put it there. That's for the concrete. And then I need to build these in an assembly plant. So we need the assembly plant here, making rails. And then I just need to put the truck from here to here and add a bunch of them. And then you've got aluminum bars. Oh no, it was steel bars. I need it the other way around. Can I just move this to over here instead? And then we'll just delete that one. There we go. There we go. Because this was the aluminum bars and I didn't mean it. What's the train need? Trains need mechanical parts and high-tech parts. Weren't we doing that somewhere? Holy, there's a lot happening here. Over here, it's high-tech parts and aluminum parts. Oh no, mechanical parts and high-tech parts. How do we make mechanical parts again? Because I've already forgotten. High-tech parts are easy though, right? High-tech parts need polymer bars and aluminum bars. Oh, we could make, let's go over to our recycling center. Where's that? Over here, because it needs aluminum bars and polymer bars to make high-tech parts. So if we did a couple of atmospheric extractors over here, getting carbon like that, and then we did this, and we said that's for carbon, perfect. And then we did a factory right here, and we said, can you please make polymer bars? And then we just need to drop the polymer bars here. That's polymer bars. Then we can take those two things and stick them in a factory to make high-tech parts. And then we just need to put them somewhere. High-tech parts. Right there. Okay. Then we need mechanical parts, which is steel bars. But we have steel bars right here. So we can do another factory here, making mechanical parts. And then another one of these here and put mechanical parts on that. And then we can do another assembly plant. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this, to make a train. And now trains are being built. And we're basically building all the trains out of recycled bits, which is also nice. So we'll just have to see how that goes. And then some of these roads, I suppose, could be replaced with the trains. Do you know what? Did we ever stop making the main depots? How do I make steel bars? That would be over here then if I was making them. What are you making? Assembly plants, atmospheric extractor, greenhouse gas generators. Yeah, we don't need this. So we could, because I don't need the level 1 depots anymore. But also, what's with your steel bars? Oh, a bunch of these have worn out. Oh, interesting. Okay, so like this one's not doing anything anymore. Neither is that one or that one. So I've really slowed things down, but I don't need to be making these at all. So I think we can just get rid of all of those for now. You're also having a quite similar issue. What are you making? Factories. Like we have 97 factories at the moment. Do we really need to be making more? Or do you think I could just get rid of all of this for now? What are you making? Extractors. I only have 48 extractors. I'd actually like you to keep going. However, if we get rid of this and those and that, and then we put in this one, what was I getting? Iron ore. And then put in a bunch of extractors where things can actually be extracted from. That will help you continue for a while. None of you have run out yet. None of you have run out yet. A couple of you have. But what are you? Oh, now we'll never know. What were you making? Something with mechanical parts. My bad. I didn't mean to just delete you. Okay, the assembly plant. What do you make? Oh, more assembly plants or factories? But I feel like we actually have enough of both. So maybe let's just give up on that one for now. Just some mechanical parts sitting there. What are you making? Trucks. How many trucks do we have? 52. I think because we're going to be changing over to trains, I'm not that worried about that anymore. Like, it would be better just to switch over to trains, right? So let's just get rid of that as well. Is that crazy? And what are you making? Greenhouse gas generators. How many of those do we have? I actually don't know how many of those we'll need either. That's atmospheric extractors. We've got 49, which feels to me like probably enough. What are you making? What is this? Factory making steel bars. I have aluminum bars here for some reason. What are these aluminum bars even doing? I am confused. I don't need this. Where are you getting your mechanical parts from? Steel bars. Mechanical parts. Oh, they're coming in from here. And then the aluminum bars are here. But that's quite slow for some reason. Steel bars into iron bars. And then steel bars into iron ore into steel bars. And then steel bars into mechanical parts. And then that is slowly making assembly plants. But I think we have enough. I'm going to get rid of this as well. I didn't mean that. No, I actually did. We'll just upgrade it. I don't even know. You're getting iron ore. Oh, if I put it one more to the side, actually, it would be better. Hold on. Here, then you can actually grab all of that iron ore that's just already sat there. And that's all within range. You are making atmospheric extractors, but you don't really need to. Do we need those things to? Ah, look, the trains are coming in. I don't know. All right, reach a population. Let's just go see what new Sarah's needing. Okay, so we're not getting enough stuff in, apparently. The metal waste product going out. So we need more reinforced concrete coming in and more high-tech parts. So is it time to trade this for a high-speed rail? Because we're getting stuff from so far away. So could we make a rail line here instead for this one? I'm not really sure how the rails work, but we could give it a go. Okay, let's go high-speed rail. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, we're gonna need way more rails. So how do I make rails? Concrete and steel bars. Let's go back down here then. You're making aluminum bars. That's not what I wanted. Concrete and steel bars. Is this one's like really being like eaten up quite quickly? Oh, what are you doing over here? There's just so much stuff. Right, you're making high-tech parts and recycling centers. I don't know if I need this many more recycling centers either. Concrete and steel bars, you say? Oh, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Let's go with this. Start getting some sulfur. We're gonna make some more concrete. 2 of those, making concrete, and then we're gonna ship the concrete over here, but we're going to attempt to. Now it says it has to be closed loops, which is more challenging, isn't it? Rail networks are used by trains to transport, requires closed railway loops. So we need to go here, but then we also need to go all the way back as well. And what did I need to make this? Steel bars. So I just need to make, actually we have so many, that's aluminum bars. We are making steel bars. We can make steel bars here. So let's come over here. We're going to get iron ore, a whole bunch of it. We're going to do a couple of factories here to make steel bars. Steel bars here, and then we just need those 2 things to connect. New Paris's needs have changed. Oh, okay. We'll come back to this if I ever find it again. It's kind of the problem. You need concrete, which you're getting, and oxygen, which you are not getting. So we'll do this for oxygen, and then we just need not the greenhouse gas generator, that would be quite bad, atmospheric extractor. And I'll put it a bit away because that's for the oxygen, yes, and then just do a little road over to here, little truck, bring the oxygen. We might need a few more of these because they're not the quickest things necessarily. All right, oxygen is coming in. So slow and steady, I think it's okay. All right, they're not the quickest things in the world, but it's gonna work. All right, back to my almost train line. I can see it over here, so let's go over here. It's a bit of an awkward one, isn't it? Where are my trains? I'm just clicking wildly all the time. All right, hello, train line. So hold on, how does that work? Rail stop must not be a dead end and only have 2 rail neighbors. So now we need to go as a loop. So it's got to go all the way. It's got to go all the way back up there, which means we just need like a lot of rail. It's gonna take forever. And this is to make more railway parts. So we're just making railway parts in the worst way possible because we're starting to get the ingredients for it. The ingredients are not actually connected together here. Getting the ingredients for it. Because we're gonna bring the concrete down here, I think. So we're gonna say like, bring the concrete here, and then we do an assembly plant to make rails, and maybe do 2 of them. Oh, that's not close enough. Okay, it's fine actually, just hold on, let me remove these. Because it has to be within this range and this range, so we can do 1 here and 1 there. So assembly plant here for rails, and here for rails. We just need the actual rails to be long enough, which is taking a long time because we're only making rails in 1 small spot. So I'm gonna let time tick on and I'll bring you guys back when we're a bit further along here. All right, got the closed loop. So now I just have to figure out how this works. Ooh, that's not it. Cancel. I don't know what this is. Remove that. What am I doing? How does this work? Okay, I need a train that is gonna pick up all of this stuff and it's gonna drop off stuff over here. And we're moving concrete, if I remember correctly. So let's just see, is a train coming with concrete? It is. Oh, cool. Okay, let's do 2 trains. Because look, the train's getting filled up. And then the other train, where did you get to? Are you over here yet? Not yet. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's not what I meant to do. I always click the 1, 2, 3, and it's not ever what I mean to do. Okay. All right, here comes the train. And yeah, it's dropping off all of our concrete to the 2 factories, which is going to make way more stuff for us. So now we are making even more rails because I think we're probably going to want to swap all of this out now for rails. It's going to be a lot faster than the trucks because they obviously carry a lot more. And you can have more trains. We only have 2 on here for now, but all right, what else do we want to swap out for trains then? I mean, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Who built this? Like a maniac. What But it does work. Like these really long ones, we might want to swap those to trains, right? What are we even building? Where do you guys take aluminum bars? And you're bringing aluminum bars over here to make high-tech parts. And then you're taking the high-tech parts and the concrete and you're making recycling centers. Like, is that what we need? I don't know. It did say New Paris's needs have changed, so we do need to look at that now. It needs reinforced concrete instead. So, we're back to this old problem. Reinforced concrete means you need iron bars. Iron bars? Some sort of bar. And it's coming from here then. So I guess we can get that sorted for you. Let's do that to get iron ore and then do some extracting. We'll get a factory here to make steel bars. And then we need to just we need to bring this all the way down here. But there has to be a loop, which is like, the problem is it's like the loops have to be so long because you have to go all the way there and all the way back. I mean, to be fair, if we're just like sitting here watching, it is ticking along and it's going right past New Paris, which is kind of annoying. Could go over here and start making the concrete on this one instead. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go over to here and we'll just do it over here because we have enough supplies. I mean, we're not low on any resource. We don't need to be too worried right now, I don't think. So you're going to start making concrete. But we want to make, what we actually want is reinforced concrete. So from here, that's where you're going to put the concrete. Then I want the train to bring steel bars. And then we have a factory here that's making reinforced concrete. The only thing is we need the train tracks. So this way, and then we go all the way back. Oh, you have to be straight. Be straight across. Try to make it as neat as possible. Stop trying to go back onto that other track. It's not going to work. It's kind of good. I mean, we're making enough rails that this isn't too slow, I guess. And if you just, I suppose, sped up the time, then it would be done in like 2 seconds. But I'm not. Look how slow we're going. Today's temperature, minus 68 degrees. Our coldest day is minus 70 degrees and our hottest day is minus 39 degrees. We have no water. That's unfortunate. Okay, that, and then we're going up this way. It's gotten a bit closer together. Just trying to make a little loop. Okay, got our little loop. This doesn't have a spot to put stuff yet, so can you, wait, are you making steel bars? Yes, so you gather some steel bars. I need a train that comes from here to here and is carrying steel bars, and we're gonna do 2 trains on there. Then, once we get the reinforced concrete, so I need a spot where you're going to then drop off. Wait, is that no, I need this for reinforced concrete. And look, we're already bringing it in, so that's really good. So now we just need to bring this reinforced concrete down to the city of New Paris. And I guess we kind of always need that, so we could do another rail. I feel like rails are the way of the future, right? There's no reason to not be doing rails these days. Here, and then come all the way over here. And then I guess, what do we need? We need the supply center. Can I do another supply center? I guess we can, right? Supply center and a spot to drop off reinforced concrete. And then we just need to turn that rail back around and go all the way back. Ooh, don't do that though. Yeah, you need to stay a little bit further away, I guess. Whoop, this way. Just go as, oh, come on. Stop. Undo. This way, this way, this way, and then diagonally. Okay, one little kink in the road, but that's okay. All the way up to here, and then can you just come? Oh, you're doing a weird. You're doing a weird. Don't do a weird. Do a regular. There we go. Okay, then we get our next train, and we're going from here down to here, and we're bringing reinforced concrete, and we'll put two vehicles on there, and then let's just make sure that actually works. Oh, and we don't need this anymore. So let's reverse the direction of these vehicles. Is it a problem or is that working now? No, that is now working. So I don't need this anymore because we're not even using that concrete, which means I just have like now a ton of concrete just chilling over here. What can we do with just, oh, I've lost it. It's gone now. What can we do with just like a lot of concrete is the question. That is a question. So we use concrete. I mean, we're not making the reinforced concrete over here. It's just a bit too far away. If we make an assembly plant, what uses concrete? Supply centers, landmark towers, and waste disposals. Don't need any of those. If we had steel bars, we could also make more rails, which we don't have any over here. We could make roads, but we don't really need those anymore. We can make high-tech parts. No, we can't make high-tech parts. We can use concrete with high-tech parts to make recycling centers, which I don't really feel like we need either. So do we just get rid of this operation then? Because we don't really need it. Because I've made a new concrete thing up here that was a bit closer to the iron. So I think this is this can just maybe go for now. We can always get this like stuff set up again, can't we? But I just don't really need it at the moment. So we can just get rid of that and associated vehicles. I think we can just get rid of this road. I don't think we need it. Not really sure, but I don't think so. Which clears up this area. And then that's it, I guess. And you've got more than enough stuff to keep you guys satisfied. Let's go look at number 2. What are you guys waiting for? You're not getting enough reinforced concrete, but I think reinforced concrete is technically coming in. And you're not getting enough high-tech parts, because I don't think you're getting any high-tech parts. Yeah, the reinforced concrete is coming in. It's just really slow. So the reinforced concrete is really slow because we're missing... Oh, funny that. We're missing concrete. No, we can't be missing concrete. Concrete is coming in from right there. We're literally building concrete. Right here. Just build another factory to help build the concrete, I think. And then, actually, if we just... Can we just get rid of that one? Make it a bigger one for sulfur, and then just put in a few more of those. And then we should have... You're making reinforced concrete. Once you get concrete, you're making concrete, you're making concrete, and you're both making reinforced concrete. I'm just going to make a third one that just is also making concrete. Can you just help make concrete? Those 2 little drones are just... They're going. It's fine. I think that's better. What is this that's coming in? Oh, this is our steel bars. Comes from really far away. All the way down here. What are you guys doing? Oh, these are making the MK2 depots, which is good, actually. What's happening here? Decreasing and insufficient. People are not getting the things they need fast enough. So reinforced concrete is coming in. It's just coming in really slow, and they're not getting any high-tech parts, I don't think, at the moment. I need aluminum bars, then. I don't even know. Oh, wait, you can get aluminum bars over here. Aluminum bars and polymer clay. Uh-oh, it just decreased. Okay. That city has actually gotten worse. We need the reinforced concrete coming in a lot faster, which seems like you guys aren't doing enough. To be fair, though, I can't really blame you. You have like an old setup here. Let's get you a new setup, more iron ore, and then more of that. That should be a bit faster. You've only got the one factory there, so let's get you a second factory to make steel bars, and then hopefully those steel bars can be going a little quicker. Ideally, we would switch this in for a train, and I think we can probably do that. We have enough train stuff these days. So let's go follow the road. Oh my God, because it is going really far, to be fair. Okay, follow the road up to here and then turn around and come right back. That is a weird bit. Get rid of that and then come all the way back. Nope, try to come back regular, please. Just nice and straight, not so crazy. Right along there. Good, keep going, good. I'm loving the trains though, not gonna lie. This has been actually a lot of fun, just kind of like replacing things and making everything a bit better. I'm enjoying that. Okay, awesome. So that should mean this road can go. We can get rid of all that. We can get rid of this road. We're going to put a train on here, and it's going to go from here all the way over to here, and it's going to be bringing steel bars. We're going to put 2 trains on there. I feel like that'll be all right. Now, what's the problem over here? We've got a lot of steel bars, actually. The concrete is the slow thing. Reinforced concrete, reinforced concrete. So let's get rid of this for a quicken. A quicken? What is that supposed to be getting? Oh, I don't know. That's supposed to be getting concrete? No, wait, hold on. This is getting sulfur. That's concrete. The concrete goes onto here, and then the concrete goes into there. Steel bar, so concrete. You are making concrete. The concrete can go onto that one then. You are making reinforced concrete. You are making reinforced concrete. That is for reinforced concrete. I think that's it, but it's just really slow, isn't it? They're still not fast enough. I mean, we could trade out these trucks for trains, but it's actually just not making the reinforced concrete fast enough. And that's with 2 of these. And we're not ever getting a backlog of concrete, despite an insane amount of concrete that I think we're actually making. Oh, this is all making roads. I don't think we need that making roads. Because how many roads do we have? Yeah, 1.7K. I don't think we need that anymore. Because we're on trains these days. Super into trains. Can we do, we put that back. And we'll have these still, I guess. But we're going to turn this into concrete, and then I think we'll just drive the concrete around over to here. So can you make this into concrete? And we'll just do 2 of you that are both making concrete. And then we will just drive it around because it's not actually that far it has to go. So bring that over to here. Put a truck on there. Bring that truck over to here. Transport me some concrete. And that should be proper concrete. I put 3 trucks on there, which is probably too many because it still feels really slow. Why is everything so slow? Can I get it? I want a faster extractor. Okay. Is New Serum still going? Are we getting anywhere closer? It doesn't have high-tech parts yet. What are high-tech parts again? Aluminum bars and polymer clay. Aluminum bars and polymer clay. Were we not making those over here? Aluminum bars and polymer. The polymer clay is the too slow thing. Gonna just ship some aluminum bars to over here. And we're also just gonna put this here. And that one's going to be for high-tech parts. We just need some atmospheric extractors to get some carbon. We're just going to do a lot because why not? I need that. And you're going to be putting carbon on there. And then with the carbon, we're going to take it to the factory and you're going to start making polymer bars like so. That's supposed to be making high-tech parts. How do I make high-tech parts again? Aluminum bars. Hold on, make that. Change this one. This is polymer bars. So the polymer bars are going to go into there. The aluminum bars are going to come over here. We're just going to put a truck that comes from here to here. We'll put 2. That's fine. Then we're going to do the assembly plant and start making... No, it's not the assembly. We're making high-tech parts. Hold on. I need a factory to make high-tech parts. And then put the high-tech part here. Then I probably need a train. We're not actually using this road for anything. So I'm going to delete it. These high-tech parts need to come all the way to the city, which is actually really far. Ah, my train line! Fix my track. Okay, a vehicle's route was automatically rerouted. So does that mean they fixed it automatically? Maybe. What is this? What is this? What am I making? What is happening? You guys are doing the reinforced concrete. How am I going to get... I guess we're going to go down and under on all the way over. Because those are the reinforced parts I need. So new train line. Come down and all the way under. Try to go straight across. All the way up to the city. So there's fine. There's fine. And we're going to put in a new thing here for high-tech parts. The train line is going to not go like that. It's going to come back a little bit. It's going to come up to here. And it's going to turn. And it's going to leave. And then it's going to go all the way back. All the way back. There. Down here. Can you stop doing that? Stop going on top of yourself. It doesn't work. This is working. So much train, but we are actually getting somewhere. Holy. It's just really far. Around the rocks. And then connect up. Oh, and then just fix whatever happened here. Disaster. But still doing it. Stop that. Ah. There. Can you reach? Yes. All right. Now we need a train. It's going to go from here all the way up to here. Oh, I need to just fix this corner as well. I didn't mean to remove that. Put that back. Oh, dear. Okay. High-tech parts. 2 vehicles. Actually, let's just do 3. I feel like we can afford more trains. All right. Trains are on their way. So new Dar es Salaam should be getting everything it needs soon enough. Once we get our first train arriving here, then we should have all the things it needs. It looks like reinforced concrete has really backed up as well, so we definitely are in a good spot on that one here, and oxygen is also really backed up, so that's also fine. Yes, and here we go. The first high-tech parts are coming in. Got that first train unloaded, and the second train should be arriving anytime, which means this place is now 100% satisfactory, which is very good. And new Sarah, I haven't been up over here for a while. Oh dear. We seem to have a lot of waste backing up, but it does say that waste disposal is fine, but we are missing some other things. Reinforced concrete, we're not getting enough, and oxygen, we're actually not getting enough. So we are going to need to worry about that, but we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're still enjoying the series. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new here, and I hope you guys have a really great rest of your day. See you. Bye.